Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5.
It is election night across America, and as residents across our region cast their votes in local races, we are following the high stakes and tracking every update and development.
Plus, hunger grows in the Tri-Cities as SNAP benefits remain frozen. How you can help as demand outpaces supply at some local pantries.
Plus, Yakima police launching new efforts to connect with residents and fight crime. We will tell you about the 3 critical issues at the forefront.
And Stacy's tracking your weather.
The Columbia Basin, we're seeing cloudy and overcast conditions. Get ready for your full weather forecast. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Tuesday night, good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman.
And it is election day for many across the country. Right here in Washington and Oregon, we've got a couple of hot races we are watching, as well as getting ready to bring you results later tonight.
So let's go ahead and take a look at just some of the races we are keeping our eye on for you. First up is the City of Richland Measure 1. Voters will determine if the city charter should be changed from the current at-large electoral system for all 7 Richland City Council positions to a mixed system of direct and at-large representation. This vote has been hotly debated on both sides of the aisle during city council meetings and out in the community as well.
Another race we are keeping a close watch on, the race for West Richland mayor. The candidates are Fred Brink and May Hayes. While we will get some results tonight on some of these candidates, it does take a couple of days to get many of the vote counts in, so do keep that in mind.
Also, we are watching out for the Franklin County Fire Protection District 1 proposition. Franklin County Fire Protection District Number 1 commissioners adopted a resolution to increase the current level of property taxes to adequately fund district operations, including emergency medical services. You can choose to approve or reject this proposition.
We are also watching the city of Mabton and its mayoral race. Incumbent Rachel Morales is facing off against Martha Gonzalez. We've done several stories on the city of Mabton, so we are keeping a close watch on this one tonight. We'll take a look at more hot races coming up at 6 o'clock.
Obviously, President Trump not on the ballot this election day, but the president and his policies loom large as voters cast ballots in the day's top races. Yeah,
for a national look, Karen Caifa checks in now.
Governor's races in Virginia and New Jersey, the mayor's race in New York City, and a California vote that will tee up next year's high-stakes congressional elections headline Election Day 2025. With a large population of federal workers impacted by the Trump administration's downsizing of the government workforce and the current shutdown, Democratic Virginia candidate for governor and former Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger has tied Republican Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears to President Donald Trump and his policies to try to boost her campaign. In New Jersey, Republican gubernatorial candidate Jack Ciattarelli, who was endorsed by Trump, has framed himself as a Jersey guy while trying to cast his opponent, Democratic Congresswoman Mikey Sherrill, who moved to the Garden State after her Navy career, as an outsider. And in New York City, Trump urged voters to support former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo over Democratic nominee Zohran Mamdani. Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, has zeroed in on the cost of living in the city, which has resonated especially with young and social media savvy voters. Cuomo, who lost to Mamdani in the Democratic primary and is running as an independent, has argued Mamdani, a 34-year-old state assemblyman, is too inexperienced. And in California, voters are considering a plan backed by Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom to reshape the state's congressional map to improve Democrats' chances of winning 5 GOP-held seats in next year's midterms. It's designed to counter a plan signed into law by Texas Governor Greg Abbott that aims to help Republicans win 5 House seats there.
Now, as Karen Caifa reporting, of course, the 2026 midterm elections, year away now, but both parties will be looking for insights on how to turn out voters in their favor when control of Congress is up for grabs.
Following this newscast, ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir reports on key Election Day races across the country and continuing coverage on remembering former Vice President Dick Cheney.
Okay, time now for Check on Weather.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, did you enjoy a little bit of a dreary day?
It was okay.
Because I got to tell you, my kids enjoyed it.
Did they?
But they were in their rain boots, hoping for more puddles.
For more.
More puddles, Stacy.
Well, I'm going to give them more puddles. How about that? Just not right now. They might be asleep when they happen. Legends Casino Skycam taking a look out at Columbia Park, Point, I should say, Richland. A little bit overcast, gray and gloomy tonight. 47 degrees. Visibility good at 10 miles. We had a little bit of patchy fog this morning. Winds are light at 7 miles per hour. Here comes that rain. It queued it up. It's coming up from the south, eventually making it our direction later tonight. This is the pattern that's been happening today and will continue through tonight into tomorrow. And you see widespread showers and even some mountain snow. We had a little bit of that this morning. Temperatures are pretty mild right now, in the 40s all through the area. We're already down in the freezing level up in our mountain passes, so a little chilly that way. And you're also going to see those winds start to pick up. We're gusting at about 12 miles an hour in the Tri-Cities, 17 in Hermiston as well as Ellensburg, and those winds will get much stronger tonight. 40s for the 6 o'clock hour. We're going to stay in the 40s at 8 and stay there at 10, so not a big change temperature-wise. However, the showers are on the way. So more rain chances all the way through the end of the week. Breezy to gusty winds. They're picking up tonight. They're going to last all day tomorrow. Mild, cool temperatures all week long, and then we'll dry out this weekend. I'll give you your full rest of the week forecast coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, thank you. We are following up now as the Benton County Sheriff's Office says at least one person has died after a car crash Monday night just outside of Benton City. The crash happened at the intersection of Travis and Sellards Road. At this time, no identities of the people involved have been released, as authorities are still notifying family members of those involved. We do know multiple people were sent to the hospital. At this time, the conditions of those involved have not yet been released. We'll continue to update you as more information is made available.
In Yakima, the police department is stepping up efforts to enhance community safety with a renewed focus on transparency and community connection. The department has launched town halls and Q&A sessions aimed at directly engaging with residents. They're addressing 3 critical crime issues impacting the city: gang violence, DUI and traffic safety, and domestic violence. Through grants from the Washington State Traffic Safety Commission, YPD has secured funding for officers dedicated to reducing impaired driving, making the roads safer for everyone. And the Gang Task Force collaborates closely with federal authorities to investigate and hold those involved in gang-related crimes accountable. Additionally, extra officers are deployed downtown during events to boost safety and encourage visitors to enjoy Yakima's community spaces.
We can tell you you're safe by giving you numbers, but ultimately we want the people in the community to feel safe. So that's putting high visibility, not only with our marked patrol cars, but as you see when there's downtown events, we're trying to staff it with bike officers in the high visibility uniforms so that they see them. And, you know, in addition to what their crime fighting, we'd like them to interact with the community and, you know, give a positive message of what we're trying to do.
YPD is hiring for 10 positions. If you want to help make Yakima safer, just find the application link on the Apple Valley News Now website.
It is a very busy day in high school sports with playoff games for football, volleyball, and soccer taking shape statewide.
Yeah, lots going on for sure. Soccer games have already kicked off today with Kennewick girls soccer team hosting Cheney.
And that is where we find our very own Jake Gable. He joins us live from Lamson Stadium. Jake, the second half has started already. Can you give us an update on the game thus far?
Yes, so far it's a 1-1 game. There's about 30 minutes left in this second half. Both of the goals coming in the first half. Kennewick scored first with a goal from the freshman Cynthia King, an assist from DJ Long, and then a little bit later, with about 10 minutes to go in that first half, there's a goal from Cheney by the foot of Victoria Baycroft. So 1-1 currently right now. Currently, Kennewick is coming towards me and Cheney is attacking away from me. This game has a lot of implications. The winner of this will go on to the third place game. The winner will be, the loser will be eliminated. So this game will play the winner of Walla Walla and Ridgeline, and those two teams will compete, and the winner of that game after that will go on to the state tournament. So there's a lot on the line here, as there's a lot going on behind me right now. It seems like Kennewick is coming straight towards the goal. There's been a lot of shots on goal as well, so it'll definitely be a good game, and we'll keep you updated with the scores, and stay tuned with Apple Valley News Now for who won. But for right now, guys, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Jake Gable with that live report. Thank you very much. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Tri-Cities voters get a helping hand today. How Ben Franklin Transit is making the polls more accessible.
And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Just some beautiful shots out there tonight as we take live looks across our region. Make sure you download our new Apple Valley News Now weather app. You can get it in Google Play or in the App Store. We'll be right back.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 86 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace Store. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. This steel handle leaf rake is closeout priced at $14.88. You want tender turkey for Thanksgiving? Meat Church Bird Baptism Brine is the trick, and it's on sale. 20-pound bags of bird food on sale, 2 for $18. And stock up on these C6 100 light Christmas lights, a steal at 50% off. See all of the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores, and thank you for your business.
An awesome flight over an awesome river. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6.
Welcome back, everybody. Voters in the Tri-Cities won't have to worry about paying for a bus fare on Election Day. Ben Franklin Transit is offering free rides to and from ballot drop box locations throughout the region.
Yeah, it is all part of an effort to make voting more accessible. BFT first launched the program last year and saw strong community response.
And this year, they expect even more riders to take advantage of the free service. All fixed routes, connect, and dial-a-ride services will be free to use this Election Day.
We want to give our community reliable transportation, and part of that is making sure people have access to the services and rights that living in this area affords them. Voting is one of those rights, and we want to do everything in our power to make sure that people can engage in whatever level of civic engagement they would like to.
BFT says voters can plan their route using the transit app. And remember that ballots must be dropped off or postmarked by 8 p.m. on election night. BFT will run their normal hours from 6 until 10, with routes running every half hour.
In more local news tonight, it has only been a few days since the SNAP benefits freeze began, and local food banks are already seeing a surge in need. Second Harvest, which operates across eastern and south central Washington, says the demand is outpacing what they have to offer right now. And the organization says it has run out of supplies at some of its food drive events. And while the Tri-Cities Food Bank has seen an increase in food and check donations, it's noticed an uptick in need in just the last week.
Last week, even here in Kennewick, just at the one site we have, normally if it's a really busy day, they'll have maybe 95 families, and we had 174 in one day.
The two food banks say that the best way to help is by donating money, although any food donations will always be welcomed as well.
Students looking to take the next step in their education got a chance to connect with four-year universities today, all under one roof. The Start Here, Soar There transfer fair gave students an opportunity to meet with admissions representatives from universities across the region. The event helped show students how their community college credits can transfer while also offering advice on scholarships, financial aid, and college planning. Event organizers say they hope every student leaves feeling more confident about their path forward and just really inspired to define their future. The transfer fair helps students find affordable and flexible pathways to a four-year degree.
I think it's kind of just learning what opportunities they have to offer, and whatever feels right or clicks, follow gut type of situation.
Our goal is to provide pathways for successful transfer, graduation for our CBC students, but also our high school students in the community. So we want to connect our students early and successfully to four-year schools.
From scholarship opportunities to personal guidance, organizers say it's all about giving students the tools they need to soar. Organizers hope to hold more events like these in the future.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look outside at our First Alert radar. That is the system that's starting to make its way up into our area. Here it is, kind of moving just outside in the Cascade Mountains, heading towards Yakima first, eventually making its way to the east with more rain showers. A live look outside in Yakima right now, still dry at this point, but we'll start seeing those showers developing soon. 45 degrees. Our visibility is good at 10 miles visibility, but we're going to be watching for some low clouds and fog in the early morning hours, so be aware of that for your commute in Yakima. Bigger view of our satellite and radar. There's that system starting to move across the area, and we're going to see some more light mountain snow once again, the upper portions of the Cascade Mountains. Tomorrow's weather pattern, again, most of it moving up from the south and then eventually to the east, so very unsettled wet weather all through the Pacific Northwest for tomorrow and even into Thursday. So we do have chances of rain all the way through Friday for the entire region. So wet weather out there. Here's those precip chances for Yakima. Again, we're looking at 90% on Wednesday, decreasing and then a little bit drying out as we get into the weekend, but still slight chances. Much drier as you get into the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area for the weekend at 0%. We're going to be kind of up and down with the rain through Friday for Walla Walla, a dry day Saturday and a slight chance on Sunday. Let's take a look at our Futurecast radar. There it is. Here comes those showers later this evening. Most of the night you'll see those showers. Here's midnight. till the early morning hours at 7 a.m. Going to be wet to start your day, kind of like today, and then some of those showers clearing out in the afternoon. Now we're seeing these darker pockets here where we could potentially see some thunderstorm activity out of these cells moving through the region. So very unsettled. Then we get into Thursday and you'll see things kind of lightening up, but then there's another round of showers. So pretty wet right on through Thursday and into Friday. Cue the winds. You're going to start feeling those winds picking up this evening, 20 to 40 miles an hour through the area. For tonight, most of the winds will be concentrated around the mountain areas and the foothills, with lighter winds in the lower elevations. But as we get through tomorrow, those winds are going to pick up pretty much through the entire region. We could see 30 and 40 mile an hour gusts for Pendleton, Walla Walla, 20 to 25 for Tri-Cities, Yakima 15 to 20, and Ellensburg for a change, kind of lighter winds up there for tomorrow. So be prepared for a blustery day. Temps overnight tonight staying in the 40s. Temperatures are not moving around a whole lot as that moisture moves through the region. Here's our rainy day tomorrow, 60s, and then we drop into the 50s for the weekend as we start to dry out. It looks like we're going to stay in the 50s after the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Look for those breezy conditions and those winds, and of course some patchy fog developing in the Yakima Valley overnight tonight. Also looking for some patchy fog to develop in the Ellensburg area. If it's not raining, it more than likely will be foggy outside, and we'll continue to see active weather for the next 7 days in Ellensburg. Walla Walla also wet, windy days ahead, and we're not seeing so much the fog situation there, but clearing up a little bit over the weekend with our overnight lows, most of us staying above freezing for the next 7 days. Temperatures hovering in the 60s and dropping into the 50s for Hermiston. So active weather, guys, a little bit of fog here and there, just kind of gloomy.
It is a little bit.
It's like November. Cue the gloom. We got it. There it is.
Well, if you get out your rain boots, maybe you can have a little fun.
To be, what are they, 5, 4?
Yeah, 4 and 6.
4 and 6 rain boots. All right, I'm wearing my rain boots tomorrow.
Got to look on the bright side of things, even when it's gloomy, I guess,
We'll go jump
right?
in some puddles.
Yeah, there you go.
I know where a big one is outside.
Don't tell my kids. Coming up, a 5th grader at Mount Stewart Elementary was a high earner in the school's fundraiser, what he chose as his prize when we return with tonight's Spotlight. What have we got?
The Andersons. All night tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team. At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems. And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points. And right now, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded. It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side,
Hi, Alex.
right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you, okay?
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Did you work at a DOE nuclear site? Do you have your white card? Talk to CNS Cares. We provide the best in-home care for former energy workers. Our local nurses bring you reliable, compassionate care you can count on. And your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
If there's a lot of things you want to do in life, you probably need to get on this program.
Who you choose matters. Visit cnscares.com.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2025 Ford Bronco Sport goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for just $299 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
we're happy to gift you and your organization $1,000.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. It does your heart good. There's no doubt. Constantly, there's always something going on.
To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back to the news at 5 on this election day. Time for tonight's Spotlight. Mount Stewart's annual Wacky Fund Run raised over $30,000 thanks in part to the top earner, Grady Reed. For a prize he chose, Ride with a Cop. And last Wednesday, Corporal Tyler Harris took Reed for a ride and ended up staying for lunch. Recess and a Q&A with Reed's class took part as well. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office says they love seeing their community come together. Have an idea for the Spotlight? You can send it to us through any of our social media platforms. Of course, we're on X, TikTok, Nextdoor, Facebook, and Instagram. Or you can email us, news@applevalleyNewsNow.com.
I think his smile said it all.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
He was
so
happy.
I love that.
All right, stay with us. Still to come, your reason to smile and one final check of that weather forecast.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
We're forging the future of the city of Pasco, and we need your voice. The city is updating our comprehensive plan, which covers everything from housing and transportation to utilities and parks. This document showcases the vision of what we want Pasco to be in 2046 and beyond. Tell us about the type of businesses you'd like to see, the types of parks you'd like to visit, and the type of neighborhood you want to live in. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit pasco-wa.gov/comp-plan and become part of the future.
It's early fall on the St. Joe River in northern Idaho.
There's a great hiking spot. This is a high-class fly fishing river.
An amazing Fly the Northwest.
Couldn't get anywhere more beautiful.
Apple Valley News Now, tonight at 6.
Next, E.T. Our Pete Davidson exclusive. Plus, we're with the stars celebrating GQ's Men of the Year. Then, the ladies of All's Fair are...
Spilling the E.T.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. We wait for this every day. I wanted to do this yesterday, but you know what? In light of the gray that we've been dealing with, take a look at your screen. Rainbows and butterflies. That's what I like. Full rainbow on Saturday. Again, that was the active weather, and you never know if the sun will come out. We might get some more of those rainbows. That QR code right there on top of your screen, that's how you get your photo on TV. Thanks, Vince Strong, for sending this one in. And thanks to Lifetime Dental Care for your reason to smile. All right, slushy Cascade passes through Wednesday morning. They were slushy this morning. Going to see that again overnight. Multiple chances of rain through Friday. The gusty winds are going to be the big issue here late tonight and tomorrow. Temperatures staying pretty mild in the 50s, 20s, and 30s, though we're going to start cooling down. So far, the overnight lows haven't been too bad. Out the door tomorrow, look at that, 40s and 50s, but wet. So another rainy day, which is a lot for us, guys. I know.
Yeah.
Not heavy rain by anyone's, measuring stick, but a lot of rain for us.
For sure. We'll be ready. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hoping your news is good news. We're back at 6.
Have a great night.